Yo, what's up guys, welcome back to another video on decantboutique.com. Today we have a review of Armani Code Colonia, a very underrated gem from the Armani Code line. As you guys all know, the popular ones from the Armani Code line is the original Armani Code, Code Profumo, Code Absolute, and the very recently Code Absolute Gold. But Code Colonia is one that kind of falls on the sideline a little bit. Not a lot of people talk about it, but I'm going to tell you guys today that this is also just as much worth picking up as the other ones. Now before we jump right into the fragrances, of course we're going to jump into the notes that's on Fragrantica. Now on Fragrantica here we have top notes of bergamot, a mandarin, and pink pepper. Mid notes of orange blossom, clary sage, and amyl salicylate. I think that's just a compound. I don't know what note that actually is. Base notes we have amberwood, tonka bean, and heliotrope. To smell this one right off the top, I'm just gonna explain it to you that it smells almost exactly like a white t-shirt. Like it has that same kind of similar vibe of a very clean white t-shirt, very nice kind of linen, kind of clean, professional vibe. The citrusy notes in here you'll get right off the top. The mandarin really shines. It's a bit of an orangey kind of feeling to it, a very, very mild orangey feel. The thing that comes across really, really heavily is the orange blossom in here. It just gives a really nice, clean, neroli orange blossom kind of vibe that makes it smell like, again, a white t-shirt, a white clean linen. Now it holds true to that vibe all the way towards the end of the fragrance. So whatever it is in the opening, it stays true all the way towards the end. Now the only difference between the opening and the end is that the opening smells a tad bit more citrusy, while the ending smells a tad bit more powdery. Due to the heliotrope and the tonka bean, it does come across a little bit more powdery, with even a touch of sweetness if you really want to dig deep into how this one smells. But besides that, in the air it's gonna smell relatively the same from the opening all the way to the dry down. Now some of you guys might not like the linear progression of this fragrance. Some of you guys like more of a development, opening, mid, dry down to be all different. But for me, for something that's simple, something that's supposed to just be a summer, nice, easy to wear fragrance, I really don't see a problem with this kind of linear progression because it's supposed to be just simple and it does its job really, really well. Now, who's gonna like this fragrance? I would say the people who are gonna like this are gonna be people who like the original Armani Code but want something that is cleaner, because the original Armani Code is a little bit more on the dark, sexy, mysterious, nights out type of scent, while this one takes it into a whole different direction. It has a little bit of that Code DNA in there with the tonka bean, but it's way more focused on the cleaner elements. Now this one would have the biggest difference between the Profumo version, of course, which is Profumo version really banks on the sweetness, the hardcore nighttime clubbing vibe of the original Code DNA, while this one, of course, is, again, the office clean type DNA. Next, we have the performance, and the performance of this one is average. I get at least 5 hours out of my skin and at most 7 hours, so it lands between the 5 to 7, 6 hours type of feel, so which is really nice average performance. Now projection, on the other hand, is something that's a little bit softer. So for your beast mode lovers out there, this is not gonna be for you. This will not satisfy you whatsoever. It is on the kind of the shoulder length area, so it doesn't project all too far out. But again, with this type of scent, it's kind of just, it's supposed to be that way in a way, because it's supposed to be just kind of reserved, nice to yourself, professional. So it's not supposed to be something that screams really loud like an Armani Code Profumo, for example. This one, again, takes it into a different direction, more reserved, more simple, more professional, and with a projection like this, it really fits in with the whole theme of the fragrance. Next, we have the Versatility. This one, the season-wise, I would say wear it in the summertime, wear it in the springtime, wear it anytime really if you're indoors in a professional setting. So this one I don't recommend in the fall and wintertime so much if you're wearing it outdoors, because the performance is just not gonna do well enough in the cold. So definitely more of a hot weather fragrance. But if you're indoors, of course, you can wear this anytime. I recommend this mostly for the office or anytime at all when you want to smell a little bit more sophisticated, a little bit more professional, because this does have an air of cleanliness and professionalism about it. Next, we have the compliment factor. Now this is one that's not gonna get you too many compliments simply because the projection is softer and people need to be closer to you to really get a good whiff. So this is definitely a more personal scent. It's not gonna be a compliment beast, but it can get you some compliments because it does smell nice. But again, people need to be relatively close to you to get a whiff of it. But if they are, it is a nice, pleasant scent that can get you some compliments. Next, we have the price of code Colonia. I'm online right now, and you can grab a 2.5 ounces or a 75 ml of this one, the same exact size bottle for $45, tester bottle on FragranceNet, and you can grab an even smaller bottle, a 1.7 50 ml for $40, not tester bottle. So at that price, this fragrance is relatively affordable. Even here, non-tester 75 ml bottle, $54. So this is definitely on the mid-class of designer fragrances. It's something that is easily affordable for a lot of people. It's not on the cheap end, it's not on the expensive end, it's just right in between. And for a scent like this, it smells to me high quality enough to spend that kind of money on. I really do enjoy this fragrance a lot, and it's one that is a sleeper. It does smell very pleasant. It has a lot of usage and a lot of versatility. To me, for that price, it's absolutely worth it. But if you do not want to spend that kind of money, we are a Decant store, so try it out on our website. We have Decant of code Colonia before you go ahead and purchase yourself a full bottle. Try a 10 ml from us, try a 15 ml, 20 ml, just to really see if you vibe with this fragrance or not before, again, jumping in for a full bottle. It might save you some money if you end up not liking it. Links to our website is down below. Many more fragrances on there to check out as well. And with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out and bye.